Ooh, that's an interesting map. So rivers. This is a map I haven't seen for a while. Now they have paused the game, but we'll go have a look around on the map. So yeah, as before, we have Error and Nazgul versus Slam and BacT. So look at where they're positioned. We got BacT and Slam on the right hand side, and Nazgul and Error on the left hand side. Civilizations, we have Mayans and Byzantines. So I'm guessing mirror civs, Mayans and Byzantines. We've got the Byzantine against the Mayan player, so yeah, it looks like mirrored civs, but they're going to be fighting the opposite civ, which should be quite interesting. We'll have a look at the map quickly. So we've got here for BacT. The water's quite close to his town centre, which is always advantageous because you can get the dock up quite easy. We'll see where his resources are. And he's gold down the back, they're not going to get it behind there. That gold could be vulnerable if the other side takes water, but his main goal is pretty safe from the water's edge. Yeah, Byzantines do have great defense. I need to learn more about the civilizations. I mean, if you check out the Byzantines, yeah, so they have a lot of extra hit points in the buildings. So yeah, they do have better defense. I don't think defense will matter too much here. It'll mainly be a game around controlling the water, controlling these these passageways, and then attacking. And I reckon we'll see BacT and Slam press hard. So defense will probably be more important for Nazgul. So nice base here from BacT. We've got for Slam here. We've got stone next to the water, which isn't too good, but once again, good main gold. Can't really saturate it too well here, but it's well placed. Ships probably won't get to that, and once again, horrible for saturation here. You still get quite a few villages around there, but at least it's away from the water's edge. However, you can get quite close and put a dock up here, which is probably okay, but an offensive dock would be quite far away. Oh no, demo ship is very useful. In fact, I hope we do see one used. I mean, often a demo ship is... I have seen them used occasionally on these types of maps, and they've worked really well, so... It's just one of those things, and we may well see it from these players, you never know. It won't be the primary method of attack, though. So, for Nazgul, we'll have a look, and he's got his stone... Could be in range from ships if they get around here. However... Oh, that's not that good of a main gold. Once they get the fletching upgrades and the other range upgrades, the ships can probably hit it, but hopefully he'll have mined it before then. Not another good gold that's not very good. Nah, he has really bad gold on his side. They're all reachable from the rivers, so he could be in for some trouble later on in the game. For Error, good main gold. The stones near the waters. That gold should be okay. That's a horrible gold. So I think the map advantage is going to go to Slam and BacT. So the advantage definitely to Slam and BacT with the map. And we've got the dock already up for BacT. So the docks are going to be very important. They'll want to take control of these rivers. I mean, as you've seen, the river crossings, the only way to get across. So if you can take control of the water, you can really take control of the flow of the troops across the little islands. I forgot to mention, there's these little mini islands as well with some resources in the centre. Those are quite bare, but looks like Slam and BacT got lucky with this extra pile of gold, couple of piles of gold in the middle. So I wouldn't be surprised if they took that as well. So it looks like Slam is going for the galley rush, which is a good idea, and they've paused. So I'll just see if everything's okay. Hopefully it is. He's going for a galley rush, and he's put a back dock. That's really not the best idea. I guess he wants to keep it safe. But it's going to take longer for his galleys to get up to Nazgul. I mean, Nazgul does have a dock in the back as well. expect they'll go up to feudal age very shortly. So he's still collecting in food. Just have a look around. See how close they are to going up. Got flares coming in. I'm not sure what they're playing. Maybe I'm really not sure what they're flaring here. Dock locations, perhaps? I wouldn't know. See what happens. It'll get interesting once they go to feudal. Any of them going for a drush at all? Don't see a barracks.
Sí.
Looks like it's paused again. But a forward dock here from BacT. So no barracks. Yeah, no barracks from Slam either, so it doesn't look like we're going to be going for a drush, which I probably wouldn't expect anyway, but you never know. We have a wall off, so we've got Nazgul walling off the crossway here, so that's what they were flaring about. They were flaring the location of the crossings. So he really doesn't want Slam to get in at all. I still don't know what they're flaring down here. Must be dock locations. Must be flaring the location of the docks. Let's see if Slam is going up to feudal. And yes, we're going up to feudal. Halfway to feudal age for Slam. BacT. Halfway to feudal age. Nazgul, keeping up with them, but Error, what are you doing? He's on 30 population. He may be going for a fast castle. Does he have any villages on gold? No, I don't know what he's doing. Oh, it's really a bit odd, actually. He's a lot slower than everyone else. He has gone up on a higher population. So 26 for Slam, BacT. 27 for Slam and 26 for BacT. And Nazgul. He's gone up on like 30 or something. 31. So more fishing ships, more villages. I don't know what his plan is. So let's have a look. We'll see if Slam is going galleys. So he's got double docks up. Yep, and he's got galleys coming out. Walled in the villager here from this scout. He's going to have to keep it there. He can't get out because otherwise the scout will go get it. But we've got 2 docks coming out with galleys. And what's Nazgul going? He's going to have to respond. Yeah, so we've got the galleys coming out with the 3rd dock going up for Nazgul. The crossing is now walled, which is good to see. What about BacT? Is he going to be going galleys as well? Yeah, he's going galleys as well. So, you know, this may not actually be very good for Nazgul and Error. Because at the moment it's a 2v1. And Error's only just gone up to the feudal age. Is he going galleys? He's only got a single dock. I don't think he's going for galleys. No, what are you doing, Error? He's taking the stone. Oh, look, it's a fast... He's going fast castle. So Error's going up for the fast castle. Got Slam, BacT. They're both pushing on the water. And Nazgul's pushing on the water as well. So we've got the galleys coming over here from BacT. He may actually put them around the back here. See if he can see where the dock is. Yes, so he knows the dock is here for Error. So he's going to be pumping those galleys right towards that dock. Look, here comes Slam right over to Nazgul's base. Hopefully Nazgul will be able to defend this off. So you've got a good amount of galleys. But Error knows that these galleys are coming. We've got the galley wall going. It looks like Nazgul's got the advantage. So Slam's going to have to retreat. I think Errors went for a fast castle. So he's actually clicked up the castle age. So that's why he sort of got the more villagers in. So I count that up. What, 17, 22, 28, 29 villagers for Error. Whereas, say, BacT, he's probably getting up around the same amount as well, only because, you know, he's now in feudal age and he's pushing out villagers. It looks like Slam's actually got through with the galleys and he's going up around the back, maybe meeting up here with BacT, which is a good idea. If he exposes these fishing ships, then he can come up and take them out. It looks like Error's starting to send out galleys, but you know, it may just be too late. He's got a single dock. Does he have... how many galleys does he have in there? Doesn't have many, but you know, as soon as he hits Castle Age, then you know, he'll be in a very strong position. Looks like walls coming up for BacT. Not unexpected at all. Maybe he knows that something's going to be coming. No, they're not microing their ships that much. Usually there's a lot more ship micro at this level, but I guess they just don't care. There's really not much action going on. They may suspect that Error's going up to Castle. BacT is getting a lot of food, so he may be going up to Castle as well very shortly. But Error's up to Castle Age. Okay, this is going to change a lot because he can get the war galleys upgrade, all fire ships. Now that's a good choice. So he's going to send the fire ships, which will counter BacT and Slam's galleys. It's definitely a strong choice. It just seems like, I don't know, what is Slam doing? I'm really not sure what they're doing. Just chilling around doing nothing. Okay, so Slam's going to stop in the sea. I mean, Slam's going to stop in the sea, so I guess it's just not that important for them. They think they can get across the crossing. With the fire ships going now, yeah, you definitely can't do much. And yeah, as I said, you got the castle coming up. Not on the crossing, but that will protect the dock over here, so you'll be able to pump out a lot more ships and use this as a defensive position. Yeah, it's a very defensive castle though, because it's not really, doesn't really get this crossing. It really doesn't get this crossing, so you know you can still attack through here. But then again, I don't know why you defend that crossing, so I don't know what I'm talking about because that's to his teammate. Have a look what's happening down here. So Nazgul's got down to Slam stocks. So it looks like they're completely committing to land now. Is BacT doing anything? He's going to Castle Age, so BacT is on his way to Castle Age. I assume Slam is as well, no? Slam's still waiting to go up. Nazgul's collecting the food to go Castle Age. But yeah, it's good to see BacT going up to Castle Age. This game's surprisingly slow. Yeah, you'd have to make it defensive. I mean, he wants to protect his dock here, and that'll do quite a good job at that. He could have put one up here, and I'm sure actually he'll probably put another one up when he gets the extra stone. Although it doesn't look like he's heard something fall down. Don't think it's anything to do with me, but looks like they're paused. Okay, and they're unpaused. And they've spotted the castle. So who was I looking at? Error. So yeah, he doesn't have enough stone for another castle. Looks like they're flaring this area around here. Not too sure why. BacT is now in Castle Age. Oh well. Just send the scout to attack, because why not? May as well. Teal boat, so just giving BacT a warning that Teal is sending his ships over, which indeed he is.
Sí.
And they've paused again, but it looks like Slam said he's about to go up. He's going to go up to Castle, and then he's going to build a castle. Now, where is he going to build that castle? Is he signalling he's going to build it here? Surely not. In the middle? I don't know where he's going to build it.
C.
Yeah, we'll see what happens though. I tell you, I was expecting something a lot more exciting. Slam's nearly up to Castle Age, sorry. I was expecting a slightly more exciting game actually. They need to, they really need to play on like Arabia or something. Give us a bit of feudal rush excitement. We'll see what he does now. So Slam, what are you doing? He's got the castle down. Where's he put it? BacT has got war galleys now. Where's Slam putting his castle? Very defensive castle. What city? Mayans. Okay, so he's putting the castle there. I think he's actually going to go for the Mayans unique unit, the plumed archers. So he wants to have a castle in his base so he can pump them out without it getting destroyed. So no, it's a good choice from him. I can only guess he's going to focus on blue, but blue's now, light blue's now stonewalling around, so it's going to be a bit hard to get in with those plumed archers. I think he really wants to keep it defensive, because if he gets up to Imperial, you can get the cannon galleys out and take down the castle fairly easy. So yeah, those plumes are going up. We'll see what BacT decides to do. Oh, is that a castle? No, it's a university. A university. Is he going up to Imperial? Oh, I didn't even see. We have plumed archers coming in from Error. So pushing out BacT, who tried to put an outpost up inside Error's base. So that is quite interesting. Well, what is BacT doing? Has he got any military up? See, he may be going to Imperial, I don't know. We do have a sort of battle going on here. Nazgul's definitely got the advantage. The Slammer has got some fire ships out. I'm pretty sure we'll see the demo ships, because the thing is, if you get a group of plumed archers coming through, you can just blow them all up. The outpost is important, because he wants to see what Blue's doing. I guess he wants to see if Blue's sending troops through, I don't know. But outposts are quite important. You'll see the high level players actually build them in sort of critical places. It gives them map control, which is very important. But I'll look at Nazgul's war galley army. They're pushing back, they're definitely pushing back Slam and BacT here. But if Slam and BacT get onto land, it could be quite dangerous. So it looks like plumed archers are coming through. And look, Error didn't wall off. Error didn't wall off at all. So this could be bad for Error here. He's getting defensive castle up, which is definitely good. He should get up in time. He's going to lose a couple of villages though. Yeah, there we go. Defensive castle's up. It's a very nice placement. It looks like Teal's pushing in. He's going to take out all the fire ships and the war galleys. There's so many war galleys, those fire ships don't pose any threat to him. We do have the plumed archers coming in the back. But we got the other castle up, and oh, you better be careful not to get them trapped. The fire ships coming in, just burning them to death. All those headgear, and I'm sure they burn pretty easily, those plumed archers, but really they're not going to do anything. May kill a villager. Teal's really pushing back this. He's really taking control of the centre area here, which is quite important. So if he gets control of this, he can sort of secure off this crossing here, which will allow him to send troops into Slam. And again, he has lost quite a few galleys, so he's forcing BacT back. And is he? I don't think he's producing any galleys. There's siege workshop coming up. Slam's archers are still coming through into Error's base. And nothing else much happening at the moment. Yeah, water maps are, I don't particularly like them. It's only because you got, along with all the land stuff, you got to also micro your ships and deal with a ship economy. Which is, yeah, it's just more work, but they can be exciting, especially when there's these crossings. You sort of get a mix of the land and water battles. Another dock coming up by Error. He's got 1, 2, 3, I think 4 docks. 5 docks from Error. So yeah, he may be going into water now to help Teal. I think BacT froze at the advantage here, but look, BacT froze in Imperial. BacT froze in Imperial Age. Oh, and so is Error, did he? I missed that completely. So Error and BacT froze both in Imperial Age. Nazgul's clicked up to Imperial Age, and let's have a look at Slam. So Slam's getting the resources go Imperial, but he's still quite far behind. So definitely advantage here to Error and Nazgul. Whereabouts is his gold? So here's we've got Error joining in with galleons against only war galleys. Back to your throw, retreat. So we've got gold at the top of his base. This one here. Ah, yes. Yeah. I'm sure that wasn't the purpose. He's probably actually more going for the fish than anything, but no, that would be handy. I mean, they do have good gold, whereas actually no, they didn't have good gold. So no, I don't think I'll get that far, considering that you know, Error and Nazgul kind of have water control at the moment. Well, isn't this interesting? So, BacT froze walling in his galleys. I don't know what exactly he's doing there. Looks like Slam's still going with war galley production, not going up to galleons. Got the plumed archers in Error's base, but equal amount of plumed archers to counter it. Some tards, I guess he was trying to get through these walls. These wall galleys, these galleons will help out a lot. I'll fight those plumed archers. So it's quite a decent offensive going on here for Slam and BacT froze. He's definitely massed up those galleys. Those galleons. Oh, is he going to lose these rams? No, that's a waste. Don't lose the rams. What are they doing? Just being meat chills. Well, Slam's up to Imperial, so I expect to see those turn into galleons. Looks like BacT froze getting pushed back. I think BacT froze has a high number of ships though, so yeah, they're pretty crazy. I mean, I'm sure BacT froze is just going to use them to support Slam in order to push into Error's base. Although, look at this. Slam's building some castles closer to Nazgul now, so I don't know if these are defensive as such, but he could be. He could try and push in through here. So currently, BacT froze does have control over this crossing, but yeah, it's not. I don't know how long it'll last. Error's putting quite a good push. He's got more galleons to back him up, but he's got to get these rams out of here. Move back the traps. And here comes Slam. So Slam will push him back, and he's got to get those all back. See your trams now, but he needs to protect them. You know, 2v1 on the water. What's Teal doing? Teal's got these galleons as well, so. No. Looks like 2v2 on the water. We've still got a water battle. I don't know if Slam's going to go onto land. Oh, look at the castle. It's picking off the galleons. And look, that's a really good placement of the castle, because that's the route that Nazgul's been using to get through. Well, welcome back. So, you know, he's lost about half his galleons to this castle over here. Oh, here comes Errors, and he does have a lot. It's going to be decisive. More coming in. Slam here. You know, Error, I think just has so many. I don't know. I think Slam and BacT have the advantage here. Yeah, so Error's going to retreat. I don't know what's happening with land. Check the upgrades. We got plus one for Error here on his ships, plus 1 defense, and plus 1 for Slam, but not BacT throw. It looks like they're trying to corner him in here, so he may be forced to fight. And it's not a good position for those rams. He could get taken out. It looks like Slam's going to make the push through here. Don't know how he'll go with that, but looks like Error's holding on for now. And Error really needs to get the push in through here, but he can't. He's got a ram army stopping him. There's petards. He's going to lose them. Don't lose the petards. Oh no. No, that's a waste. He's probably... BacT Fro's probably going for a push himself. Rams are the best option because they'll just soak up the damage. And siege rams, you have siege rams. You know, if you have that many of them, 10 of them, even 5, you know, you can just push to a place and, you know, they won't care. They'll just soak up all the damage that's done to them. Stalemate. Stalemate. BacT Fro's trying to get through here. Error's trying to get through here. And Slam is... Look, we've got rams coming out. Cap ram research underway. So he's going to push in through here. It looks like Nazgul knows this is coming. He's getting his castle up. He's got the siege workshop as well. Oh, here's the battle. Got the ram battle in the centre. BacT Fro's assisting, but it looks like Error's won it. But you know, where do his galleons go? He's lost on the water. I just don't see what he's going to be able to do. Those rams are dead. There's more rams coming from BacT Fro. Yeah, I think this is GG. Not yet, but if he loses the water, then BacT Fro and Slam. So look at this. Look, Nazgul. He's got all these galleons and he's not doing anything with it. Oh, look at this. This is a great place castle. Well, no wonder he can't do anything. He can't get through. He can't get through this passageway. Divide and conquer. He's forcing the rams back for Error. Now we got the Treb coming in. Treb out. That's a good idea. Treb out coming out for Nazgul here, taking down the siege workshops. But look, the galleons are just getting destroyed by these castles. Error's trying to hold on, but his docks are too far away, I think. I mean, they're coming from all the way around here. Whereas BacT Fro and Slam have their docks a lot closer. And Teal is coming in to help, but he would have lost quite a few ships. And mass coming up for Slam with plumed archers. So look, Error needs to come and help. Can't just let Nazgul fight him on his own. The rams building up again. If they went through now, oh, look at this sneaky transport ship. Where is he sending the transport? Just sneaking through the ships. I wonder if they'll notice. Ah, look. Error's building some buildings in here, so he's sending the siege rams on the transport ship. What are they doing? They're going to take out the siege workshops. Yes, dude, castle in the middle. That's a great placement. It was funny you sent the siege rams in there. Now we got a ram battle going on in the centre of the map. And it looks like we have a push here as well. We've got siege rams coming in from Nazgul. Plumed archers and a couple of castles are defending well for Slam. Oh, this is getting interesting. There's this battle for the middle. The ram's taking down the castle. You know, I think I think here that Error and Nazgul have this under control. She sent all their rams, transported their rams over. Oh, this is great. Ram battle for the center. This is castle. If they can keep it up, it'll really assist them to keep control of the water. Got Slam pushing in here, and he's taking down the transport ship. Doesn't look like anything was in it. Looks like Slam's coming back, and he's going to try and take control of this area. But, you know, his ships are going to get destroyed by this castle. It looks like Error's cleared this up, and they're taking back control. It looks like Error's taking back control of this area, and if they get around, they could flank back to the throw here. And you know, here comes the Rams. Rams are going to come there and try and get past here, but you know, defensive Rams down here for back to your throw. But it really looks like Slam's pushing very hard into Nazgul. I don't know if he'll be able to defend against this. So Scally's forcing the Rams just to stay back here. You'll probably see the Rams get over, take down this castle, and then you know, they'll be in a lot stronger position to send ships through this alleyway. Back to your throws, focusing his fire on these Rams. But yeah, he's going to have to retreat. He's got such a large army. Nazgul's got to send his planes over here. Take out back to your throw and help this push. Because Slam's in. Slam's in. And this is very bad. This is very bad for Nazgul. The castle's going to go down now. I don't think he could get into the back of Slam's base. Slam has water control on this around his base. It does look like the Rams are... Nah. Doesn't look like the Rams have got where they want to be. So Slam's in, and Error is not. Looks like this castle's going down. Skirmishes. I don't know if that's... Oh, okay. Skirmishes count as plumed archers. That's a good idea. But, you know, I don't know what Error and Nazgul are going to do about this. It's quite a strong push from them. They are starting to push it back. They better hope they don't lose another castle though. And these plumed archers are making it extremely difficult. Looks like Error just can't get in. He is using the trebuchet to take down the castle. And look, he's sending his ships over. That's a good move to help out his teammate, help out Nazgul. Clear out these ships and hopefully clear out some of these plumed archers as well. We've got to focus on Slam ships. Slam can send them in faster and he can just replenish them a lot faster. Plumed archers are moving in. They got the hill advantage. I'm surprised there wasn't a castle placed on this hill. They're doing well. Slam's doing well here. The castles are focusing on these Rams. They should really focus on the archers, get them cleared out. But here comes back to your throw with his Ram army. Well, what's Error going to do about this? What does he? All his ships are... Where's his ships go? Oh, it looks like he's forced Slam back. I don't know where his ship's gone. Must have got destroyed. The bombard tower's coming up the back of your throw. Wants to fortify that position. It's a very good idea. It looks like Error and Nazgul are now on the back foot. I think it's just GG. I don't know how they're going to push back against this. It's just so many plumed archers. It's all good. I'm sure the game will be over in about 3 minutes anyway. Look, you got siege rams coming in here, and they're going to reach his economy very shortly. Plumed archers, they don't care. They don't care. Siege rams don't care about the plumed archers. We got hussars in. I'll get rid of the plumed archers for sure. While both Error and Nazgul are focusing attention on this push by Slam. What can I do about back to your throw here? Plumed archers holding up well, but those hussars Castle's taken down. And all these bombard towers. Look at all these rams. What are they doing? He's just got a bunch of rams sitting on this island. He's just gonna lose them all. So, you know, it looks like Slam's pushing in again. Castle's almost down. And yeah, it's got to be GG. He is pushing back GFO, but look how far he is up to his economy. Maybe to soak up the fire, but I don't know why they'd be shooting them. The Rams can't do anything. Look, he's just sent. Oh, okay. He sent his own Rams to get the castle down. So now we're gonna see the Ram battle again. Oh, look at this. Error's pushing back in to try and take these bombard towers. But it looks like BacT is sending his own Rams back. They've taken down the castle. Now we've got a nice Ram battle in the middle. The Slam's really pushing forward. And look, he's into the economy. It's got to be GG. You know, Nazgul's he's pushed right back. I mean, Error's still holding his own, but I think it's going to be GG. Now we got Fort Castle coming up from Slam. Just all those plumed archers. Just can't do anything. Yeah, all these idle villages. I think Nazgul's in trouble. Yep, the castle up for Slam. He's going to take his castle. Nazgul is moving some of his villages into Error's base. Thank you very much for the follow. It's much appreciated. So we've got Error moving in now. Yeah, I really don't think, like, he's holding out pretty decently, but he won't be able to. He won't be able to hold the back. It's got to be GG. Oh, he does have the siege rams in, trying to push the castle back. But the amount of villagers here from Slam, there is a lot of skirmishes though, so we'll see what they can do. Alright, sorry, it's a little bit of a delay for the follow to actually come up on the stream. But no, thank you though. It's much appreciated, buddy. Skirmishes against Rams. I don't do a bad job, I guess, with that many. We'll see what happens here. It looks like BacT is pushing in now with, oh, look at this Cavalier. Cavalier Hussars against plumed archers. Does he have castles to back this up? I don't know. He has one castle. I don't know. BacT has got a strong push in. Nazgul is starting to push this back. This castle's in a brilliant position. And those skirmishes, I think they'll have a difficult time dealing with this. Sending the plumed archers back. But the skirmishes can't move forward because they'll just get devastated this castle. He's resorted to firing. Oh, I thought he's firing at the castle with the skirmishes. No, he's firing at the siege ram. Looks like Error actually held that off. He's done a really good job. Really, I don't know how he's going to recover. He's got bombard. Oh, look at that. Bombard towers up there from Nazgul. So actually trying to take the castle down. So I'm not too sure what he's doing. Have a look at Slam. No Treb coming out. He does have one in the back, so I guess he wants to push forward. He's going to take out a bombard tower. He's sending in Eagle Warriors now, which is definitely a good idea to take out those skirmishes. And here comes the Paladins. The Cavalier. Yeah, that will push back the skirmishes. Plumed archers will move forwards. Got a siege ram army coming in from BacT. Nazgul's sending his plumed archers in to, sorry, Error's sending his plumed archers in to help Nazgul, but yeah, now the Cavalier are in. Yeah, it's got to be GG. He can't stop this. Oh yes, One Piece. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I think I'm pretty comfortable with the streaming now, so I'm going to get myself on the front page so I can get so more people know when I'm streaming. But no, thank you for that. I definitely going to put that up tomorrow. I'll do it tonight. I'll do it after the stream. I'll put the I'll ask I think it's Jeanette to put me up on the ASC page. There we go. There's the GG. There's the GG. That was a good game. It was an interesting game. You don't get to see Rivers too much. It's definitely an interesting game. I think Error did a really good job.